Let's wrap this up, guys.
Let's wrap it up. That's
Wrap
enough.
it up.
Let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Put a bow on it.
Well, guys, good morning. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Valley Cast. We got a stacked cast.
It's all four.
Stacked.
Powerhouse, some would say.
That's right. It is. It does seem like a powerhouse of boys. A lot of testosterone today going into your ears and onto your eyeballs.
Only because of the supplements. Bodies stopped making it a long time ago.
That's right. Me and my friends broke into a veterinary hospital and stole a lot of drugs last night.
It's been a lifesaver.
And so Kevin's gonna buy some stuff for me. Kevin's buying some heartworm meds, and I told him if he takes 6 of them with one of these green pills that I found, it should cure every problem he's ever had, every medical problem.
I'm ready for
Here's
it.
a question for you. All right, somebody comes in and they're like, bam, this is one of those you have to do it scenarios. This is our hypothetical. Just some like not so evil trickster, some sort of god just comes in and he's like, you can't leave this room until you take one of these pills. And he lays out pills that are basically all the colors of the rainbow and more and everything in between. You have to choose one. Just based off of color. What color are you choosing?
Are these all pills that exist that if I saw them, I would recognize them, maybe?
No.
This is just a color-based question.
Yeah.
So all the pills are just colors, but what's inside is an unknown thing.
Roll of the dice.
But does it have drugs that exist in them, or are they magical?
Drugs that exist could be good, could be bad. Could be over the counter. Could be from
it could be
the bottom
Advil.
of the sink.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I think you guys understand that I need to put on these Matrix glasses if I'm going to answer this question.
I have my answer.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything. Okay.
I'm going to pick the red pill. And then Kevin
I love
cut in
that.
the music, the Matrix music. What is that music? I need to find it.
Matrix. It goes,
The Matrix soundtrack.
Matrix.
I just love that.
That's
like,
it, Elliott.
Yeah.
in the real Matrix, there's like green lines of code going everywhere. In Steve's Matrix, he's just got shitty YouTube videos and Zoom calls on his glasses.
Yeah.
Your Matrix sucks, dude.
Hang on, I'm hacking it. Wait, let me see if I could just get just Elliott in my glasses.
You got to zoom in.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna.
Yeah, here we go. There's you.
Wow, what a Matrix.
You're getting there.
What a Matrix.
Oh, wait.
What a Matrix.
Oh, look at this. Here we go.
That's a Matrix.
That's Joe.
Yeah, that is me.
Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go.
I'm hacking into the Matrix.
Dude, your hat.
I know, being
Completely
cut off.
There it is.
Get it.
Who's playing it?
Hang on.
Yeah, there it is.
I'll tell you guys. I'll tell you. Shit.
Matrix.
Why can't we all have those?
I think I was wearing them upside down. I'll tell you guys who's
Well,
what
now
pill I
they're
picked.
upside down.
Well, great. We're going to get demonetized.
What song was that? What was that? That was from the
It
Matrix?
worked. Yep.
Whatever. I wanted
listen.
it. You know what song I was looking for?
Listen.
Yeah, dude.
What's the one that's like?
What's up, Elliott?
Thank you, Kevin. I'll win.
You know that one?
Game show.
Joe and I found the most charismatic man
Oh, on the planet.
in the world. And
You guys talked to Will Smith?
Not even close.
he
Did
wishes.
you see this in real life or did you
Yeah.
see this online?
Not
In
in
real
real
life.
life.
Okay, good.
Well, Will Smith is like a fading star compared to the brightness and the gravity of this human.
Yeah.
And you have a clip or something? Or
He was so captivating that we were.
no.
No, we don't.
We just wanted you to know we met someone and that's it. Moving
Let's
on.
wrap it up.
Well, tell us about it for fuck's sake.
Is it Ross
made it-
Everett?
Was it?
What did you say?
Kevin is doing a lot of bleeping in this episode. Hang on, let me put on my Matrix glasses on top of my regular ones.
That's too many glasses.
We went to the Foo Fighters concert at the BMO Stadium downtown, which was the soccer stadium. So this was a straight up like arena rock concert.
Nice.
We were super, super like, yeah, Foo Fighters. We know they're rock stars. This is gonna be great. And then their opening band was a band you've all heard of, and you're like, oh, I like their songs. I remember
Tenacious D.
the Hives.
Oh,
Yes.
Remember the Hives?
I've had those.
They do not sing the song "Get Free."
What's that? They did not.
They do not sing the song "Get Free."
They do not.
That's the Vines, and sometimes people get them confused, like myself, and expect them to be singing that song at some point on their set, but they never did. However, the lead singer is the funniest, most charismatic person Joe or I have ever seen.
Yeah, it was fucking amazing.
I was introduced to the Hives. There was a Cartoon Network promo. This was back in like when I was probably 8 years old, and they played "Fall Is Just Something That Grown-Ups Invented" for the promo, and I immediately fell in love, and ever since have loved the Hives. I didn't know that
Really?
like they were well known enough that you guys would know who they were.
Oh yeah, yeah. So
Well,
I think
as the guy said, we are motherfucking international rock superstars. We are here, big here as well. Oh, you guys like Foo Fighters? No, you like us more. Here we go.
it was so good. At the beginning of every song, he'd go, "Clap for the Foo Fighters." No, he'd just put the arms up for the Foo
Yeah.
Fighters. Everybody would do it, and then he would go, "Now clap for us," and everybody'd start clapping, and he'd do it to the beat. It was so good. Howlin', is it Pell or Pele? I don't know. It must be Pell. Howlin'
Yeah.
Pell Almquist is his name.
Yes, dude.
I didn't know these are that band is a foreign band.
I thought they were English for the longest
I
time.
thought they were Swedish.
Swedish.
They are Swedish. Okay.
Yeah. And they're
Why do I know about the Hives? Like I know about them,
Hate to
but I
say
don't.
I Told You So and Tick Tick Boom were their two big ones. And
They
then
were used for a lot of commercials and
I
stuff.
think they were used for I think they were one of those Apple bands that
Oh,
they
I
used
bet.
for an Apple commercial, and then it just skyrocketed.
How does you have a band that's Swedish and you don't and yet the accent is heard in the song?
When you
I know. What is that?
What is
pick it up
that?
a little bit more. I think you pick it up a little bit more.
But I've heard that's that song that's like, do what I want and I can and I want because I wanna. That's like the most fluent English I've ever heard. And then you said this guy goes, "Me, we have Foo Fighter time. You love me now." That's that guy's voice. But he could go, "Hate to say I told you so."
Yep.
How does that
Yeah.
work?
Rock and roll. Isn't that it's just no scientists don't. There's no
They're
no one
baffled.
knows.
It's the magic.
They're baffled.
Yeah, it's
To this day.
wizard science for sure.
What
I
is
remember-
that? Like British, beat like any British band when they're singing. Is it
I
just
know.
us?
It just goes away. But it's interesting because I had a friend who started this really cringy Joy Division kind of band with a friend who could play on the synthesizer. And then I was in high school. And these guys were cringing with their they were creating cringe rock.
Okay.
And someone had said an insult that I never forgot. And it was that the guy, we're just going to call him Corey. That's not his name, but we're going to say the lead singer's name was Corey.
Sounds like a Corey, so it's okay.
It totally sounds like a Corey move. But my friend was like, this fucking band. He didn't even I think he threw it out, not realizing it was such a major burn. But he was like, this fucking band sucks, man. And Corey's doing the fake British.
No. No.
Because there's certain songs like I'll say Morrissey will be like, "Good times for a change," and you're like, oh, that's a British guy. And so imagine being an American guy and adding the British thing into your vocalizations. So yes, it's true that British people do sound American when they sing, but you can hear the British accent in there sometimes.
Yeah.
But having an American add the British accent into their vocals is kind of a genius idea, don't you think?
A little bit of a choice.
It's a choice. It's a choice. It's almost like when when who's it? Is it Ariana Grande has had like 17 accents since she first started singing. When she's first popped into the scene.
Dude,
What's her accent? While she's doing the Wicked promo stuff? You think what's gonna be?
She's gonna go back to like the 2016. Like I'm just normal.
I'm just a sweet little
angel.
I'm just like a girl,
I'll ruin your family.
She's like 30, 31, 32 right now.
Is she really?
And it blows my mind because she perpetually looks like a 16-year-old.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Do you guys follow the drama of her like breaking up that guy's
Oh
marriage?
yeah.
Well, I didn't want to follow it, but my algorithm on Reddit has been like, have you guys noticed? You guys use Reddit?
Grande heavy.
You guys use Reddit? You notice that like your timeline starts to get things that you didn't curate. I didn't ask all the time. For that. Yeah, so I didn't ask for it, but I got the drama, the Ariana Grande drama.
The algorithm knows you better than you. It knows you.
But I don't want that. It doesn't know. No, I don't.
You love it, dude.
They knew you wanted it for this moment.
Hold on, let me put on my Matrix sunglasses for this.
Have you ever gotten fed one of those things and you go in the comments and it's a bunch of other people being like, "I just got fed this in my algorithm."
Yes.
Yeah. Like you show up everyone shows up at a party at the same time. Like, why?
Wait a minute. Why are we here?
Why are you here?
My favorite thing is the completely bonkers stuff you get on TikTok sometimes. And in the comments, they're like, "I built this algorithm brick by brick. Like this is my. I am proud of getting this shit, this brain rot garbage."
But anyways, long story short, the guy is the most charismatic lead singer I've seen in a long time. But it's not just him. The whole band was just on. From drummer to guitar, like everybody, when the camera was on them, looked like rock stars, rocked like rock stars, were charismatic, were funny. And it was such a different vibe than even the band before them, where the lead singer was clearly the energy of the group and everybody else just kind of looked bored playing. This band, they just know they're fucking rock stars. It was so good.
It was also
love to hear that.
Still light out and no one was there. And yet like it was not full at all and it was a huge stadium. And the guy at the very beginning was like, "Hey, I see this empty seats. That's weird. Are people coming later? That's the strange. They should come for us. Okay, here we go, everybody."
Do you think that there's a pressure as a rock star to dress like a rock star?
They did do that. They all wore the thing, like the matching suits thing of like the early 2000s.
That's their look, though, I think. Yeah.
Is it?
I liked it.
Like black full body suits with like white lightning bolts all over.
Oh, that's fun. It's like a uniform, like a band uniform. Like
it is
the
a
Devo
uniform.
Guys would wear that. That thing on their head.
Very Devo, but man, it
helmet,
was
hat,
so good.
Do you guys think? Yeah. Do you think that that is that's pressure? There's a pressure there to be like they're all backstage and one of the guys comes in and they're like, "You're not wearing that. That's not rock star enough."
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely.
You're going out in that. You're going on stage in that. Like you're going on stage in that version of you're going out in that.
It would be very funny with that band because he'd be wearing the suit and the guy'd be like, "No, you're gonna switch. You're gonna switch to the other suit."
Yeah, like everyone's wearing the matching one except one guy.
Yeah,
I like that he is wearing the suit, but they don't like that version of the suit.
That one.
I like adding lore into things that don't have a obvious lore.
Yeah.
And if you ever were to see like a band all dressed in the same thing but one guy is not, you could be like, "Oh, that's the guy they all don't like," and that's the guy. That guy's probably hard to work with.
Yep.
I thought you would know them going through something when like in a fight they're just like, "Fine, I'm not wearing it tonight." I'm not wearing it.
No, please, it's gonna look so stupid. You're gonna look like an asshole if you don't wear the fucking thing. Don't you understand that?
I don't conform. Rock stars don't conform. Don't you get that?
Someone in the audience is gonna create lore.
We're gonna be in their head canon. The guy when we were watching this Rockstar afterward, I like looked stuff up. He would run around on stage and like do the thing where you toss the mic around and all that. Like
That's not Rockstar stuff.
then when I was like, yeah, and then like real showman, and then when I was looking up videos and I sent this to Joe, there's a clip of him where he's doing that, and you think he's done it so many times that it couldn't possibly go wrong, and he smashes his head with the mic, and then it's him just blood gushing down. Like, does this look cool? Okay, here we go. It is very cool.
There's got to be like a top 10 musicians hurt themselves but still go on.
Well, you know Dave Grohl has number 1, right?
Are you sure? What is it?
He fell off the stage at an arena show, shattered his leg.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Was taken to the hospital to set it real quick. Brought him right back, and
oh my god!
At the end of the fucking thrust, and he just rocked out on a massive throne for the rest of the show.
That's
I've got
awesome.
one better. Prince did an entire 4-hour show completely legally dead. There was no heartbeat. That was one of the best shows I've ever seen.
He was just laying there the whole time.
The doctor had his hand here, and he was just like, he kept doing that while he was up there playing.
Yeah, this guy, I'm assuming they're mid-50s. He looked like 50s, right, Elliott?
Yeah, probably now.
Mid-50s, but still living the rock style life. Not just like on stage, but he would get off. He would go into the crowd constantly. He would steal their beers and chug them down during COVID.
What? Wow, man.
My favorite part was he gets out to the end of the crowd that's in the front there, the standing room only crowd, the pit, and he finds a little bit of space, and he's being filmed for everybody up in the nosebleeds like ourselves for the big screens. So the big screen is just showing this moment where he's doing a solo or he's talking, and some douchebag in the crowd comes up with his phone. And he gets right next to him and starts taking a selfie. And he's like, yeah. And he thought he was going to be cool with it. The dude slaps the phone out of the guy's as hard as possible. It hits the ground super hard. And you just see him go, whoa, what? Cut away. Nobody ever heard from that guy again.
Wow. And that guy, like, the hope is that that's not one of those guys that makes a series of TikToks and tweets and big paragraph long. These people owe me a new phone, and like
That's untouchable. It wouldn't even matter. This guy is a god.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, wouldn't affect it.
Joe also taught me that night after we left and we went home and we cuddled, but he brought to my attention something that I haven't been able to stop thinking about, which is that it was about Bill Paxton.
Yes.
And I randomly turned on Twister. And Joe brought to my attention that maybe Bill Paxton wasn't so much of a great actor. Maybe he wasn't so good at it. And then the moment he said that, I was like, no. And then I started watching Twister, and it seems like I think Joe was right. I don't believe that guy could maybe
Is that the movie to judge it on?
That's a great question.
Not.
To be fair, I think there's a difference. I love Bill Paxton.
Of course.
Incredibly entertaining and silly as fuck. He is just silly.
Yeah, goofy is the word you use. Yeah.
He's not like sucking me into a role. He's not the great.
Yeah.
He's always going to be Goofy Bill.
I mean,
and I love him. But
I hear what you're saying. I definitely hear what you're saying, and I don't disagree, but I think there are just so many worse actors that had a better career.
Who?
Like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
He didn't have a better career than Bill Paxton.
I don't know that
Dude,
counts,
Bill
though.
Paxton wasn't like a star, though. He was just like a supporting always.
No, he was a respected, like, leading man actor. Yeah. No way. Yeah, dude. No way Van Damme.
I don't think Paxton got his chance to shine. I think Bill Paxton had like a Sam Rockwell kind of career, where he was like there,
which is also better.
And he's awesome. No, Van Damme is like internationally known as like a super.
These are apples and oranges.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
I think so too.
I think that there are people who are more famous who are worse that had a bigger career. And I think like maybe Bill Paxton wasn't like a Tom Hanks style actor, but I think he was better than a lot of.
I'm not saying he was bad. I am saying there's just a difference between somebody that like becomes the character and then there's Bill Paxton, and he's just a movie star.
Well, yeah, like Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is just the same guy forever. And it's not really, you're talking about a lack of range.
He's just goofy, man. He's just fucking goofy.
Yeah.
Go turn on 10 minutes of Twister.
I mean,
It was crazy. It was like the scale. It was like a miracle. Like when Jesus takes the mud on the person's eyes and they can see and he heals the blind.
Yeah.
You've heard of the Bible. That was what it felt like when Joe said that. It was like, oh, he's not good at this.
Can I give you an assignment? Because I'm going to say something. I'm going to have a hot take here.
All right.
I don't love Twister. I think that whole movie is cheesy and not very...
Well,
1990s action.
Definitely is, yeah.
Right. And I think that it's not fair to use a movie like Twister, which is clearly kind of like not like an actors ensemble kind of movie. It's more of like an action, it's not the important part is not the acting in that movie. I would say if you want to see an incredible Bill Paxton performance, and maybe it would change your mind a little bit, whatever. I'm not trying to change anybody's minds, but I would say consider checking out Frailty.
That's an old drop. Yeah.
It's an old
I haven't
drop,
heard of that movie.
but he's so fucking good in that movie. And I think, right director, right script, and also like think about Bill Paxton in Aliens. Like
Goofy as fuck.
maybe a little goofy at first, but then dude like fucking pulls it together and is like he's like a really good representation of a guy that like was losing his shit initially, but then like goes into soldier mode. And I think that that's like some good range for him. But anyway, check out Frailty. Elliott, please try to check out Frailty. Please.
Okay.
Wasn't
That's
he
the
in
one where he's like
Spider-Man?
opposite
The Sam
Jack
Raimi?
Nicholson.
No, Frailty is the one with Matthew
Dog.
McConaughey, I think. Is it Matthew McConaughey's in that?
You're thinking True Detective.
That's right.
Yeah, it was Matthew McConaughey and Powers Booth.
Yeah, and it's a good movie, by the way. Frailty, Joe, you said you've seen it. It's been a while.
Time ago, I'd have to watch it again.
Wait.
Yeah.
But Frailty was directed by Bill Paxton.
Whoa.
Doesn't count.
Disqualified.
You can't showcase your acting abilities in a movie you're directing. That doesn't count.
He also the whole time is legally dead in it.
God damn, that was funny.
Hang on, let me put on my Matrix sunglasses for this.
You found the song, and I'm proud of you.
Matrix.
I think Bill Paxton was in Spider-Man. I'm gonna look this up.
Matrix.
Okay.
Just putting him on. That's it.
It's just this is a segment where I put on my Matrix glasses. Hang on.
Man, that's soundtrack's bringing me back.
Right?
I'm glad you dropped the words Sam Rockwell because as you guys know, I have many times said he's my favorite actor. I realized that I think I forgot, but I just really remembered from The Bear that I think I know who my second favorite actor is.
Jeremy?
Oliver Platt.
Oh, dude, Oliver Platt is so good. And I think
So
he's just
amazing in every.
Oh, this guy.
Agree.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was in it, but I read a thing recently that was like that mentioned Oliver Platt in The Bear. I haven't seen The Bear, but I'm like, I can imagine his performance because he's so good. I can see him in a new show just being Oliver Platt, and I'm like, I'm compelled. My brain has created a compelling role for I haven't even seen.
Yep, he's amazing. Anyways, that's my update.
And Oliver Platt transcends time too, and he's in so many fucking movies. He's in so many fucking movies, and it's one of my favorite things when you don't know he's in a movie, and then the door opens and he comes in and he's like, "Mr. President, we've got some." I'm like, "Yes,
Yeah.
yes! Fucking Oliver Platt's in this." Yes!
Platt attack! You guys, it's a Platt attack!
Code Platt. Are you saying Pratt? No, Platt.
Platt.
We need to cast Oliver Platt in every role. Chris Pratt
Yeah.
Yeah.
has been casted.
Now,
Chris
he was
Platt.
in Lake Placid back in the day, one of the funniest like monster movies around, and he's so fucking funny in it. So good.
Isn't it crazy how there are certain actors that just bring it even when the script sucks or even when everyone else isn't bringing it. And I love that. I love when you're like, dude, you know who stood out in that fucking movie? Oliver Platt, dude.
Yep.
Oliver fucking Platt.
We finished that show when we were talking a couple weeks ago about stuff you watch and you don't realize that it's for a different demo. And we finished that Presumed Innocent show, which is for older women. And it has, what's his name? Skarsgard, another actor that when he pops up is
Those
like.
Those Skarsgards are all good.
Yeah.
Peter, is that the one? I think Peter Skarsgard.
I'm not sure. Is he the older one?
Yeah, the brother-in-law of.
The
Are
one
they
that
related?
talks like this.
He's very.
The one that played
younger one,
Pennywise?
Garden State.
Yeah, Garden State.
Yeah, Peter Skarsgård.
Hey,
Peter.
let me put on my Matrix glasses. Sorry. Who's the older Skarsgård that's always like?
He's got that. Like whenever he's in something, it elevates it, and he's the brother-in-law of Jake Gyllenhaal. He's who is the sister of
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
I didn't know Maggie and Jake Gyllenhaal were related.
You want to put your glasses on?
Gyllenhaal's on the planet.
Let me figure this out.
You're thinking Stellan Skarsgård.
Oh, that's who I'm thinking of. The guy who talks. He has a little. You can hear his accent.
Wow.
When he talks.
Yeah,
That's a
never
really
gets
cool
rid of
voice.
that one. He's
Thank
also
you.
the singer of the Hives.
Did you guys? There's a Skarsgård playing the Crow, right? Or is that that's someone else?
That's Bill.
God, that's so weird. I was supposed to go to a screening on Monday, and I was like, they sent me an email like on Tuesday, and I responded to it Wednesday. And in the email, it said, please let us know by Thursday if you can make it. And I just got 2 tickets or 3 or something, and they said I could have as many as I wanted. And then they emailed me back Saturday morning to tell me it was at capacity, and I couldn't believe that. Like, really? That many people want to see this new fucking Crow movie?
It might be a tiny computer.
The Skarsgards aren't related.
They are not.
There's a lot of
They're actually,
Skarsgards.
spelled different too.
Are there more? I want to see a fight between the Skarsgards and the Baldwins.
There's Sarsgaard and Skarsgard.
Which one's
Whoa, that's not fair. They need to make us aware of this. We need a PSA at the movie theater. Hi, who would have to do it? It would have to be like Justin Long. Hi, I'm Justin Long, and I'm here to let you all know that there are Skarsgards and there are Sarsgards, and we're gonna
not related.
They're not related. Before every movie with a Skarsgard, and before every movie with a Sarsgard, they should play that. It'd be like, by the way, can you tell us the difference, Elliott?
Skarsgard or Skarsgard.
There's a K in one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like it's that Peter has got nothing to do with everybody else, is what
That's
I'm
correct.
saying.
Wow.
Because the Stellan Skarsgard is a guy is the son, the father of Alexander Skarsgard.
Oh,
Right, that's the Skarsgard. So the Peter
And that's just the
Sarsgaard, who
Skarsgards.
was presumed innocent, is on his own. He's separate. Yeah.
If a Skarsgard marries a Sarsgard, do they keep the Skarsgard name, or is it hyphenated? Skarsgard, Sarsgard.
We're pretty low in the podcast charts, right? Is this?
Why? You want to say some hot shit and get us in trouble? You want us to go? You want to say something that could boost us a little bit?
About the Sarsgards?
You guys don't want to. Hi, I'm Stellan Skarsgard Sarsgard.
Let me put my glasses on.
I don't know. I picture the guy. Who's the guy? Wasn't one of them in Rogue One? Or they're in like what's that show called? Andor. One of them's in Andor, right? You guys don't watch
I have no
Andor?
idea.
You guys
Yeah.
didn't watch Andor?
Andor was like the best one that they did.
So
and
good.
Yeah, it's Stellan in that.
And that's a Skarsgard or
That's-
Skarsgard?
Skarsgard.
You should, Joe, do Skarsgard or Sarsgard, a game where you have to guess if it just show the picture of, is that a Skarsgard or a Sarsgard?
There's like a million Skarsgård, but there's only, you just show Peter all the time.
Yeah.
And then you could do Baldwin. You could do a Baldwin or a Sheen.
Have you guys looked at the Baldwin Instagram, Stephen Baldwin's?
Dude, before
No.
you started sending me that dude's shit also hit my algo, and I was like, man, why is it
What
showing
is
me
it?
this? And I thought it was farce at first. It ain't farce. That guy's Stephen
No.
Baldwin is off his fucking rocker.
Yeah,
Oh, he's doing the kind of thing where he's like losing his mind on social media.
yeah.
Is that what happens to like celebrities that are losing their relevance and they're like, fuck, now I gotta be a weirdo on social media? Is that a thing that happens?
I think it's just anywhere to get the attention.
Anywhere to get attention.
He posted this video after he dropped his like wife off at the airport, and it's just him silently staring into his phone, but he's got tears just like streaming down his face because
I'm watching these right now.
He's talking about how much he loves his wife and just like missing her from dropping her off, and he's just like smiling and crying it's really incredible.
Is it possible that that's real, like real emotion, or is that just a mental illness?
I think it
Has
was
anyone
emotion. I think the mental illness is filming it and putting it online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it possible to miss your wife that much that you cry real tears?
Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about, Kevin. This is perfect.
Yeah, but did you see the theme?
I've seen this. Yeah. Oh, wow, look at that.
Oh, I can't.
Full oh, there it is. This is scary.
Whoa, he's talking about the Matrix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me put on my glasses.
Dude.
I can't. Do you want to hear that? You want to hear this on the show?
Steve, you've already liked this video.
Those are my favorite. When someone sends me a thing and I'm like, yeah, I already like that.
Yeah, you're right. It has already been liked.
Should I pull? Should I?
I think maybe I sent that to, I don't know if I
Oh,
said
maybe you said. Yeah, maybe you sent it to me. Let me see. Are we trying to get it on the show?
Oh, man.
You're trying to get it on the show?
I mean, you can.
You want this audio in here?
I mean, he's gonna have.
The Matrix tries to punish me.
Because the audio is very funny.
Hey, Matrix. Newsflash. God's wrath is upon you.
What the fuck?
Dude, it's so
Like at
the sound
Disneyland. He's
Yeah, he's at Disneyland saying this shit.
what made
think
him
it's-
think? What?
I think it's Universal Hollywood because there's another one where he runs up to the Minions and takes
Oh, then it probably is. Yeah,
just
It's
does like a
like-
quick pops in with them running around. Hey, he's having fun.
I
Good
didn't-
for him.
I don't
Oh,
even know
no.
this guy. Like, I haven't even heard of this guy.
He
He's
is
just a Baldwin.
He famously was the supporting or supporting lead in the fantastic, award-winning Biodome.
I don't know.
I thought you were gonna do the music
shit.
right after this.
Well, Biodome. I haven't watched Biodome
I've heard
since
of
I was
Biodome.
like 17.
I haven't watched it.
Dude,
Yeah.
young Joe loved Biodome.
Me too, man. I
Really?
watched it so fucking much.
And part of it was because I didn't realize that smoking hot lady that I was in love with was Kylie Minogue.
I know, but there were a couple of hot babes in that movie.
That was a great movie. That was back when Pauly Shore was at the top of the comedy game in the 90s, and nobody realized that he was at the top of the comedy game in the 90s. It's crazy.
And another great supporting villain role for William Atherton, better known as Dickless from Ghostbusters.
Better known as
Dickless, the guy who's
That's what
Dickless.
played all that role all the time. That's what he.
I know he was really typecast as that. That's okay. Like I realize that it's not a bad thing to be typecast as someone like that. Even though, like, you know, you hear that a lot of these folks, like, when they're in public, people yell at them and go, like, you have no dick. And that sucks for that guy. Like, the kid who played Joffrey on Game of Thrones, I think he quit acting because they were like, he was such an evil little shit that everyone just thought that was real.
Oof.
Can we do a little bit of an just a mini dive into that Stephen Baldwin clip at Disneyland? Like, what compels you?
Absolutely.
What compels you?
It's at Universal, though. Get it right.
Let me look. It looked like a Disney castle to me. Is that how face blind I am?
Yeah, man. Come on.
Oh, I see. That's why. Because it is that. You're right. It's that Minions shit.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, I think we already kind of nailed it on the head, man. It's relevance. It's at the end of the day, you go from, if you're not super training your brain well, you go from lots of people knowing you to lots of people not knowing you.
Someone in the comments said fucking cracked.
Yep. Yeah.
Someone says it's funny to read in the comments. People based in the truth know what he's talking about. The people still trapped in their programming, the Matrix, think he is crazy or on drugs. Newsflash, he is trolling the satanic cabal that is controlling the world.
Dude.
The comment that replies that is truth. People that know the truth know exactly what he means. If only people read the Bible and understood it's a spiritual warfare happening.
So
Hollywood
weird.
is pure satanic.
How do you get there from him being like the Matrix? Like he's talking about the Matrix. He's talking about an imaginary, like, but he is talking about the movie. But he's talking about overall the concept of a digital world.
The Bible Matrix.
Yeah.
But like, what is the? I don't understand the connection between the Matrix
and the Bible.
The concept of the Matrix and then the Bible. Can someone help me get there?
All over your eyes, dude. It's all just a veil. You can't veil.
But like, how could
we're all in Plato's cave, mistaking shadows for the real thing.
Yep. We haven't seen the light of day yet.
And by that you mean the Lord?
Whatever physical or non-physical Lord it is, we don't know because we have not seen the light.
Exactly. Dude, what?
Thank you, Joe.
It's just someone being like, if you don't understand what he's saying, then you're lost to Satan. Where's the religion in that? I don't get it.
That is a great... Yeah, it's just an argument stopper. Then you're lost to Satan.
Yep.
It's like, okay, all right. I guess I'm lost to Satan. It's pretty fun to be lost to Satan, in my opinion.
You're the guy in the movie who just wants to eat a piece of steak.
Right. Joe Polito
Dude, they do make Joe Palantonio.
That's what it is. Joey Pants. Pantaleonio. Joe Pantaleonians.
I don't
you
think
put him Platt
look better than any other piece of steak than it does in that movie. You're like, that steak looks pretty good.
Yeah, I know. That steak is seared into my brain.
Do you guys think that we will live to see a Neuralink kind of technology that works in that way? Where it tricks your brain into thinking you're eating.
I don't know anymore.
It's, I don't know. I don't know.
No.
Do you think, because I mean, that technology could be around the corner. They say that you could just like put on.
I thought they've been trying the Neuralink stuff and it's been failing.
Yeah, but the problem is that the Neuralink buzzword is associated with Elon Musk.
So ready for you to try to attempt to tell us why Neuralinks don't work on a scientific level. When you started that sentence, I was like, please, Steve, tell us.
Neuralink is just a buzzword for the real technology, the light of Christ. Jesus Christ helps me taste the steak without anything connected to my brain. Let me put on my glasses. No, it's just that I think that it's that Neuralink technology is associated with Elon Musk, and so it's like dead in the water. It feels like do you want something Elon Musk made to be implanted into your brain?
No, sir.
No.
Just the entirety of the Cybertruck right in my head.
I want the user's manual to the Cybertruck implanted in my brain.
Have you guys been seeing a lot of those around?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, everywhere.
Yeah.
And in Fortnite.
I'm failing as a father because I can't convince my son, who is 10, that it's not cool. Like, he legitimately thinks it's cool, and I try to explain to him, this is some 1984's version of the fucking future, and it's the ugliest thing on the road. It just doesn't.
It really does look like something that would be in RoboCop, and it just looks like it's falling apart.
Joe, have you told Jackson that you can just remind him that because he is 10 years old, like, you can just be like, you have no idea what you're talking about
that argument
like whatever you think is cool, you're 10.
Yeah.
Like, it's not cool.
I think that would push him away.
It might, because it's mean, but like I think it would be fun.
My approach would be like,
physical.
Oh, you think the Cybertruck looks cool, huh? Well, let me show you why it's not. Let me show you why it's not. And I'd open up a dumpster and then pick up the child and put them into the dumpster and then close it.
Just slow.
Get a padlock.
And then just bang on it with my fist and go, I'll be back in 2 hours.
No, the way that I would finish that sentence is, oh, you think that's cool? Well, Daddy just bought one.
Yeah.
And it's yours and you don't need a license. Get in, son. Oh, man. I just, it's because when you're a kid, you're like, you just see something that appeals to your childlike sensibilities, but you don't understand that there's corruption and evil behind it.
Big Hot Wheels car is all it is.
It is.
Exactly. It's a big Hot Wheels car. And did you let him get it in Fortnite?
Oh, he got
Wait,
it.
you can legitimately get it?
Yeah, it was they gave it to you, and you had to do some quests. But then
it's called like the Cybertruck.
It is the Cybertruck.
Wow,
it is the Cybertruck, and you drag it around
on top of it and everything.
It's got everything, and you can even add the broken glass to it from the presentation where they were like, "This glass doesn't break."
Okay, that's amazing.
Yeah, the people, like, it's funny because there's been like posts from the developers and they're like, absolutely, they hate it. They're like, we're upset about the collaboration. So they're like, and it's like a big target. If you drive it around in the game, everyone wants to destroy it.
Yeah.
Dave, I want you to go back 10 years when I think you would do this bit that I'm about to pitch to you.
Okay.
Do it then, or we can just give it to Eric Andre.
Do I need my Matrix glasses?
Yes, that's the point. I want you to go into a mega church, and I want you to sit in the front row, and I want you to bring a boombox and those glasses. That's all I want.
That's really funny.
And like, do you just put it
and then just stand up and then turn around with the glasses on? And
I think you just sit there and whenever that dude starts talking.
Dude, that could be a funny thing that just happens, like, and then I do it in other places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in the middle of a Home Depot.
Chipotle?
A Chipotle, yeah.
Nope.
Shit.
Other way around. Oh, okay. Nope.
I think you got him.
Good bit.
Did you guys hear all this Disney news that came out of Disney the past couple of days?
Watched it on Fortnite last night. It's
D23 news.
Yeah, D23 had a parks panel, and they talked about all the new stuff coming to all the parks.
All I saw was the new Encanto ride. Was there other stuff?
There's an Encanto ride coming to Disney World, but listen, Disney World, they're fine. And honestly, okay, maybe the coolest news to come out of Disney World is that, that dinosaur ride? Do you guys ever go on that dinosaur ride that's there?
I've never been.
Elliott?
I've never been either.
I've done the dinosaur.
It's like the Indiana Jones, but you're going through dinosaurs. There's like animatronic dinosaurs and stuff.
That's cool.
Well, it actually used the Indiana Jones like cars and track, but the whole thing was like dinosaur themed because they released. Remember that Disney dinosaur movie with like the photorealistic backgrounds and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, they tried to tie it into that, but anyway, everyone was really upset and they're like, "We want an Indiana Jones ride," and so they announced that they're building an Indiana Jones ride. And they're getting it in place of that dinosaur one, and it's not a clone of the Forbidden Eye at
that's
Disneyland.
cool.
It's a whole new
ride.
Yeah, a whole new Indiana Jones like concept.
They just put you in a fridge and bounce you around the room.
They launch the fridge up into the air. You like get into the fridge. That's so funny. Imagine that. Honestly, that would be cool. You like walk through a whole like nuclear testing facility. And then you hear the alarm go off, and then everyone has to rush into their own refrigerator.
Jesus Christ. That's terrifying.
Anyway, so that stuff's cool, but we're getting a fucking Coco ride at Disneyland.
At Disneyland?
Yes, at Disneyland.
It'd be like
But
Peter
it's gonna
Pan.
be cute.
I know it's going to be a little boat ride with advanced animatronics, and it looks so fucking cool.
Where are they putting it?
Yeah, where are they putting
I actually
it?
don't know the concept. Disney's California Adventure, actually. So
Okay,
California
that makes
Adventure's
sense.
getting all this stuff. We're
Because
getting
it's Pixar.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and all the DCA stuff is at
Pixar
Pixar.
Pier.
But we're also getting 2 rides in the Avengers campus. There's going to be like a Tony Stark Iron Man jetpack ride where you get like your own jetpack that you can like control on a big like robot arm, which looks really cool. And then there's going to be a Thanos ride, kind of like the Transformers ride at Universal.
Okay.
Where it'll be like on a track with animatronics, but there'll be like screens.
You go on with 2 people and only 1 person leaves.
Yeah.
Right. Someone dies every time.
They were also replacing Little Mermaid ride with a Matrix ride.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, and
I didn't
and
get that news.
You strap in.
What
Did you ever
happened to
work
like
out-
the expansion? Weren't they doing a big expansion of the
That's
park?
what this is. Yeah, that's what this
But
is.
they're-
It's called Disney Forward.
But weren't they building? They're like getting rid of a bunch of housing and shit, right?
It's like hotels or something, or like office buildings and stuff.
And
Is
they're
there-
all,
aren't
but
they
there's
adding
got to be
another-
more rides then if they're expanding.
Yeah, they
that
did
much.
announce a whole bunch of shit.
Okay.
They got
Yeah.
approved too for like another park at Disney World, a 5th park.
Damn.
And have you been keeping up with Epic Universe, Steve?
Yeah, dude, it looks fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm
They've
really
been
excited.
testing out dragons, flying
Yeah.
dragons.
Holy
And they're
shit.
really giving Disney a run for their money. As a matter of fact, a lot of Disney Imagineers apparently left Disney and went to go work for Universal Studios. And that's why they're getting like really impressive shit. There's a Monsters Inc. ride coming to Florida where you ride around on the doors. It's like a roller coaster.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find like a list of. Oh, here we go. All major announcements. Here we go. Excuse me. Actually, here we might need some music for this. You guys love it. Oh wow, this is magical. How about this, guys? Coming to Disneyland this in the year 2025. Major Disney announcements for the Valley cast here. Huge exclusive. Nobody else has covered this. Where to get started? The Millennium Falcon ride will feature a new story.
Follow the train.
That will that will be inspired by The Mandalorian and Grogu, a new movie coming out in 2025, I believe. 26, 27. Elliott's really excited about it. I know Elliott loves the Millennium Falcon ride, and you did a whole video about it, I think.
Ride sucks.
I would love it if you did a whole video about that.
Millennium Falcon ride.
Walt Disney World announces they're getting some real gay shit.
Oh, golly. End it. End this.
Okay, here we go. Encanto is getting a ride at Animal Kingdom. Indiana Jones and Encanto. So, Joe, you saw the Encanto thing.
I did. It's just
And
going to
then
be another little rail ride.
Another rail ride. And then Test Track is getting an update at Disney World. A lot of Disney World stuff. They're getting a Monsters, Inc. land
Oh,
at Hollywood Studios.
okay.
A little late.
Right?
Just a little.
And then we're getting 2 Cars rides at Frontierland in the Magic Kingdom.
Dude, I'll take
Bruh.
that. The Cars ride is so good.
These look cool, though.
Yeah, it
This
is.
one here, I'll show you guys the concept art here.
It's just all Florida shit.
I know. Well, that's what we're looking at right now, I guess. But this ride looks like an off-road, like kind of like all-terrain version of
Like the
Cars
Radiator
ride.
Springs ride, yeah.
Like Radiator
Cool.
Springs, yeah. Kind of neat. The Tiana ride opens at Disneyland in November.
of this
I'm
year?
excited about that.
November 15th. Yeah, something like that. Oh, here we go. New land at Disneyland announced, or California Adventure Avatar Land. We're getting an Avatar Land, which do not care about at
No.
all.
I still have yet to meet somebody that says, I like Avatar.
Isn't that crazy? I think
so weird.
It makes so much money, and I think regular folks enjoy it. But I don't know I think they're missing the mark on money translating, like dollars translating to an experience people want in real life.
They're talking about that in relation to Epic Universe, specifically the Dark Universe land, and how like that might be a switch in strategy where they're basically making a park to start developing excitement over those IPs that haven't been used
That
in a
makes
while.
sense.
Because I guess like back in 2017, 2018, or maybe it was right before COVID, there was that like Mummy remake with Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And that was supposed to be part of the
The-
Dark Universe.
And
Yeah.
then the Invisible
Yeah.
Man movie too.
Yeah, there was gonna be a few of them, and then they're all gonna be related, and then that movie failed. But now they're like gonna make this park to hopefully kind of do it again instead of
Interesting.
taking an already established thing and making a land out of it. They're making a land and then being like, all right, we'll make movies out of this.
Well, I do kind of like I mean, I don't know. I just feel like this Avatar is not gonna like be a beloved. They like want it to be like a beloved franchise that people like will love forever, and they're really using. You're right, Elliot. They're using these like these marketing tools to be like, no, this is a long game. We're gonna get people really interested in Avatar, and then it'll translate well to the movie sales and shit. I don't know. We're getting an Avatar.
But they don't need that for Avatar. That's the crazy thing. It's
I
just,
know.
it is an amazing, ubiquitous entity that I still have yet to meet a person here, or as you said, a regular folk somewhere else, say the words, I like Avatar.
Or
Yeah.
even, I love Avatar. Like, take it even a step further. Like, I don't know anybody who loves it. We all kind of laugh at it and go like, it's cool, but we laugh at it because it's like, what is this? What are we? They really
Yeah.
want this to be a thing. Okay, and then they're also renaming Critter Country into Bayou Country at Disneyland, which I'm kind of sad about. That's the end of an era.
Wow.
And we're getting the first ever Walt Disney audio animatronic. And it will be the
Whoa.
first of its kind and the only Walt Disney animatronic that has ever been approved.
Where's he gonna be?
It's going to be at the Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln.
Of course.
So
Does
if
he
you go
roast
see,
everybody?
yeah,
The AI.
come on in, I'm dead. This is the first thing he says. So yeah, I mean, I get it's kind of special because Walt loved Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln, and he had such a. It's kind of sweet. I mean, whatever. I guess there was going to be a Walt animatronic someday. I guess I didn't think it would be like this. I thought he'd be on some ride, going like, "You're about to go down a drop. Give me more money." And then we're getting 2 new Avengers Campus attractions. Avengers Campus is one of the most boring sections.
places.
Oh my god, I feel like I literally feel like I'm in a college campus, like looking for
Dude, and the Bugs Life shit was so fun to watch.
so good.
Immersive, yeah. I think that's the one thing about the Avengers thing is that it's not immersive right now.
Not at all.
No, not even a little bit. So yeah, we got 2 big rides coming there. As I said, that there's like a jetpack ride, and then there's like a motion simulator. And then I guess Disneyland Paris is getting a Lion King ride. It looks like Splash Mountain.
I like that.
But it's based off the live action one.
Never mind.
I know.
A Lion King Splash Mountain?
A Lion King Splash
I
Mountain.
would think like the big drop would be something like when,
But it's
it's
the new Lion King?
Yeah, look. Here, I'll show you the concept art here.
The big drop is Rafiki holding up.
That's what I'm
Right.
thinking.
But yeah, look, it is totally like Pride Rock, and
Whoa.
you come out there, and there's Simba or whoever.
There's not that type of water feature in the Sahara.
No, there
Inaccurate.
isn't.
That looks pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
It looks cool. I wish it was.
Good
How much
art.
cooler would it be if it was the animated ones, though?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it would
Anyway,
Huh.
pretty exciting stuff.
Rock.
And then there's going to be like a Villains Land that's opening up in
Ooh.
Disney World.
When you saw that they're putting guns in the hands of
Yeah.
Disney characters in Fortnite.
I know. We're getting a Maleficent and Captain Hook and a Cruella de Vil
I like it.
in Fortnite.
What do you think about that? Is that cool?
I only like Captain Hook.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Only
agree.
Every
Captain
time I
Hook.
think about money, the Matrix tries to punish me.
Oh, he's excited about the
I think this is
Incredibles.
Elliott's final words for the podcast.
Hey,
Well, guys,
Matrix.
thank you so much for listening to the show
Anytime.
today. Is there anything
is
else?
great.
It's fun.
Anything else we want to leave the audience with at all before we say goodbye?
I think you have something to do to finish it off, Steve.
Well, I might have something to say.
Yeah.
Joe, let's both do it, and we'll go out.
Back, Kevin.